Okay, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever state, whatever city, whatever country that you are listening to me from right now. My name is Shofu Babalola, and you are listening to the voice of the normal inside radio. Right now, this is the Pest Experience Show. You know what we do right here on the Pest Experience Show? We talk about different strategies, different techniques to get rid of different pests in your own apartment. Then we also talk about the regulatory aspect that has to do with the pest control. We talk about the business in the pest control. We even talk about the marketing. And not even only that part, we bring in experts from different states, from different country, from different city, down into the pest experience show. And right now, right here, we have an amazing guest in the show. And you literally don't want to miss out from every single thing that we're going to be discussing today. Last week was really amazing. You can check out amazing videos on our YouTube channel. If you are new to YouTube channel, please consider subscribing and like and comment, drop your comments. Your comments are really valuable and are really important for us to grow deeper in what we do and how we do it. Let us know the topics that you want us to talk about. Well, today is an amazing day. Today is an amazing one, a super amazing one because we have a big fish. What I mean, that big fish in our midst today, and we'll be talking about one quite more important stuff that has to do with the pest control aspect. A lot of pest control operators, when we talk about starting up a business, people are into the business. Yes, they are into the business, the pest control business. But what keeps you in the business? How do you scale the business? What are the steps to take in setting up the business? And today we'll be talking about the regulations in the pest control industry. And we have an amazing expert right here today on the show. Today we have Mr. Olabisi Dennis, the managing director of Fumigaclean right here, and also the national PRO, Public Relations Officer, with us in the studio tonight. Thank you very much for joining us and welcome to the show, sir.
Good evening, Babalola. I'm happy to be with you tonight.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, sir. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's an amazing. It's my own greatest pleasure, and it's our own greatest pleasure to have an expert like you, with so many years, over like 32 years experience, coming on the show to educate each and every pest control operators in the regulatory aspects that are really involved in the pest control business and starting and scaling the pest control business. Thank you very much, sir. Without further ado, let's now dive into the ocean and let's uh, talk about it in details. But before we start, I would like you to introduce yourself to each and everybody, the listeners, the first timers, people that are just joining us for the first time. Will you just introduce yourself to us, sir?
Well, good evening, our listeners at home and wherever you are listening to us. My name is Dr. Olabisi
Yeah.
Olasumoye Dennis. I'm the CEO and Managing Director of Fumigaclean Limited and also the Public Relations Officers of the Pest Control Association of Nigeria, PECA. It's my pleasure being with you tonight to attend to certain issues relating to pest control. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's our own pleasure to have an expert like you on the show tonight, so it's really amazing. For every pest control operators, this is like a very great thing to discuss. And like I said earlier on, we're going to be discussing about regulations in the pest control industry. So I'm going to be starting exactly like what are the regulations that are involved in the pest control industry? What are the rules? Because in starting up the business, there are rules that sidelines, there are rules that are important to be considered before starting. What are the major rules first in starting a pest control business? That's for starters.
Well, thank you very much. If you are a lawyer,
Okay.
you cannot be practicing law without undergo any training. You have to go to school. Likewise, in pest control
So,
is a profession that one has to be careful. In the in Nigeria of today or in the world of today, you see people who have maybe it was laid off from his business, from his job. You would think that the next thing to do is to go into pest control. Pest control is not like that. If you try that, you burn your fingers and you may even end up in jail. For that not to happen,
um,
first, first and foremost, you have to undergo training. Thank God we have a
really,
PECAM, Pest Control Association of Nigeria, that carry out training for individual members of the public and companies. They approach us. We go into training periodically. Also, we have academies in Nigeria here. We are members of the association, carry out a training for people. There are so many of them. If anybody wants to start a pest control business, if he has to approach us, we direct such a person, either from a PECAM, or you can go through the academies that we have in the country. So having done that, you've undergone the training. You don't start in that way. You have to be mentored. Mentoring is very essential. For you to go into a training of a day cannot make you a perfect, pest controller. No. For example, if you should know that pest control is a science-oriented discipline. So you need to, at least, maybe you are a graduate of sciences. Yes, you still need to undergo training. Maybe you are also, you don't even have a degree at all. You are a school staff holder. You need to undergo training. There are rooms for every one of us. Training is the key, is essential. I've told you, you have to be mentored on the job, know how to handle the chemical, know how to handle the equipment. Not that when you you've undergone a training, you just go out and start the business. No. You need to be mentored by either a member of the academy or a member of the pest control industry. For example, if you're a school staff holder, before you can even be allowed to join the association, you have to be practicing for at least 5 years. You've known the nitty-gritty of the job. You are well versed. Then you can say, okay, you can be a member. So training is the essential thing. And don't forget that before you can even practice at all, you must register your company. That's very essential. Maybe A to Z company, I don't know the name you want to give to it. Then, having done this, you should know that you have to pass through also, the regulatory bodies. In Nigeria today, we have ECOM, that's the Environmental Health Council of Nigeria, as the highest regulatory body for pest control. It was known before as the Environmental Health Officers Council of Nigeria, ECOM, but now it's ECOM. But before you can be allowed to be certified by ECOM, you must pass through PECAM. Last year, there's a directive from the environmental. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Last year, there was that whoever will come for certification under the council must pass through PECAM. So you cannot just in the past, you can go through the council, get your certification, but now you must be registered member of a PECAM. Why are they doing this? Is for the interest of the industry. We don't just want anybody. They just come to the council, get certification. They want to know how to trace you. Are you a member of a body? Can that body say one thing or the other about you? Can they vouch for you in one area or the other? That is why you have to pass through the PECAM. So when you've done this, so also with LACEPA, before you can be allowed to practice in Lagos State, you must show the evidence that you are a member of a PECAM. It's just a means of regulating the industry. They don't just want any quack to move into the industry. They want to know that you've undergone training under PECAM or any academies registered by the bodies, and they know that you are certified. So those are the reasons for all those.
I really want to commend the efforts of the Pest Control Association of Nigeria, because this is like a really big move in collaborating with your SEPA and EPA, with the Environmental Health Council of Nigeria. It's a big one. I'm really proud of the Pest Control Association of Nigeria today, because it's a big one to collaborate with these three big giants to collaborate. And I think it's a big way in terms of getting rid of quacks in the industry, which is actually a very, very commendable one. So the only part I actually really got my interest was that Econ, before you can join Econ, so there's no fact that okay, I can't join Pecan, I can't be a member of Pecan. Is there something like that? Like, someone I can just say as a person of I don't want to join Pecan, uh, because I know Pecan is actually like a private organization. Is there a reason I can say, okay, I don't want to join Pecan, I just want to focus on other organizations like LASEPA or Econ? Is it possible, sir?
It is not possible, please. In the past, it was possible, but in the Nigeria of today, it is not possible. It's not possible. You must pass through PECAN.
Fantastic, fantastic. I think that's actually a very good move. And lastly, there's this important questions. What is now the advantage of the people that are joining PECAN? And advantage in the sense that what are the regulations that are being put in place to deal with quackery? I think, for instance, now there is this publication that went viral. There was a video that went viral where people, there was this of some of these officials dealing with facilities in Lagos State, and we have LASEPA in Lagos State. So what is the regulation in situations like this? What's the regulations? What's LASEPA saying? Because I saw the publicity that PECAN did, which is actually a very commendable one. So, what is organizations like LASEPA, ECON, in collaboration with PECAN? What are we doing in cases like that to prevent situations like that again?
Well, thank you for raising that issue. Well, the reason why PECAN had to
Yes.
publish the publication was that we want the whole world to know that members of a PECAN will not behave so low to the point of doing what the people did, and also to sensitize the public about quackery in society, to let them know that Pest Control Association of Nigeria is not just a body established for establishment's sake, but they are out for the interest of their members and for the interest of the whole generation of the people. That was the reason we have to put up those publications. As you know that a dog cannot watch over two houses at the same time. There are bodies and there are bodies. Each body have what they have to do to to those people. So remember that we are for the interest of our members, and I may not be able to say much about what the other organizations are doing concerning those people, but we know that the regulatory bodies are working on how to deal with those people. I can assure you of that. But I'm here in the interest of a PECAN, and I have to deal with PECAN. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. That's a very good answer. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much once again. And I'm really, really proud to be a pest control operator with the acts and the responsibilities that the Pest Control Association of Nigeria is taking to deal with situations like this. I know everybody is like the LASEPA or in fact, I'm looking at the states that really just dropped in my mind now. So I'm looking at the states where we have other organizations like I know there's one in Abuja, the Environmental Protection Agency in Abuja, and there is Environmental Protection Agency in your state, like Oyepa. So I don't know, is there collaborations coming up, or because I know LASEPA and ECON is working together with PECAN. Is there other collaborations with other states also?
Yes. I want you to know that we are right now working with, we've been going to agreement, we've been talking with OGEPA, Ogun State Environmental Protection Agency.
Fantastic.
So we are working on that. I can assure you in a few months to this time, or in some months, we come out with reasonable results.
Fantastic.
So we are not just sitting down here, so we are working. And I can assure you that my national president, PCO Olakunle Williams,
I really hope he's watching. I really hope he's
He
watching.
is a he is. He is a
Fantastic.
man who is not tired at all. He is ready to
Fantastic.
go to any length to make the industry to be promoted, to be known.
Wow.
So he's working.
Wow.
So that's it.
Wow.
Some years ago, it was through his effort that we had to join hand with some organization, an organization in Abuja, whereby
Wow.
through them we are able to create Abuja chapter of PECAM. So we are moving.
Oh
We are
yeah.
moving.
Fantastic.
Yes, it was through his
Fantastic.
efforts,
Fantastic.
and he's still working as
Fantastic.
just need to make things to work out. I can assure you, it was through his
Fantastic.
effort that we were able to to join hand with LASEPA and also with Environmental Health Council of Nigeria for us to have
Wow.
collaboration in the area of sensitizing the industry, telling the public about quackery. So we even moved to Abuja to sensitize the people from here, and we join with our chapter there. So
Wow.
we've been talking to them in Ogun State also. So we are working. I can assure you,
Wow.
people, our member are seeing the dividend
Wow.
of joining the PECAM. So there's no problem at all. My president is
Fantastic.
working, and his ESCO are working, and also the members are working.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And this is really commendable.
Thank you.
If you're watching me, Mr. Kunle Williams, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your effort and your support in the pest control industry, because the industry is like people just overlook a bit underweight the industry, and your support so far has made the industry where it is, coupled with the efforts with the ESCOs, with the executives,
Mm.
and I'm really, really glad that I am actually involved in the system, because one of the major goal of Inside Radio is to pull up the awareness, increase the awareness of the pest control industry of Nigeria, and try as much as possible to build up to a state where we can able
Mm.
to compete with international bodies. And it is growing. It is growing.
Mm.
And I
That's
really
it.
believe that
That's it.
we're going to get there. We're going to get there along the
Sure.
side. So you made mention of a
Thank
point in
you.
terms of regulation, because we still have a couple of questions. And if you're watching me right now, whatever state, whatever city, whatever country that you are listening to me from, you can just use the chat box, drop in your question, your comments, your suggestions. The lines are open, so you can just, in fact, you can even call in on the show. 090-178-27767, 090-178-27767. That's the number to call in on the show if you have questions directly to ask. Also, we have other questions like the licensing requirements, safety guidelines, and quality control, and all those kind of things. But let me first lay emphasis on the training aspects that you talked about. In terms of training, what is I know there are academies, there are other academies, private academies that are organizing trainings for every pest control operators, and that's like a very commendable one. Even in other country, it's possible. Other organizations take up trainings like that. But in associations like Pest Control Association of Nigeria, is there any maybe monthly training? Are we looking forward to a monthly training for every members, or maybe 2 times in a month or twice in a month or something like that? Is that possible, or is that at the end of the tunnel, or is it something we are working on right now, or is there something like that, sir?
Thank you very much. Even before now, we've been organizing trainings for the public and
Oh, fantastic.
members. This year, we've agreed that the ESCO met, and we agreed that on quarterly basis we will be rolling out the trainings for members and the public. But it's unfortunate that the first quarter, because of the uh, crisis in the country in the area of cash and the fuel crisis, we're not able to, and the election in the country, we're not able to to hold the training. But I can assure you that this second quarter, we are going to have training. PECA is going to organize a training this second quarter of the year. I can assure you of that. So that's it.
Fantastic.
We've agreed that on quarterly basis, we'll be rolling out trainings for our members and for the public.
Great, 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 great. I really think if one is not a member of PECAN, you are going to be missing a lot in the next couple of months. So
No, so it's
it's
also for non-members. It's also for
it's also for
non-members.
numbers. Fantastic,
Exactly,
fantastic.
exactly, exactly, exactly.
It's just like fantastic. I think it's just coming to something like the British Pest Control Association of the Pacific Pest Control Association, BCPA.
Mm.
They organize webinars and people attend all over the world. I think we're going
Exactly.
to get to that digitalization era where we have webinars, something like this, where people
That,
can actually like
that's
stream whatever they
that's
have.
what that's what Pekan has been doing. Even for the past starting from the COVID
Fantastic,
era, we've been doing that. We've been doing that.
fantastic, fantastic,
Mm.
fantastic. Great, 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 great. So now we've talked about the regulations, and I think at this point, the next thing is how do we go, or what are the requirements to even have the licenses, maybe LACEPA, maybe aircon, and now you can't even do without you can't do without the three. That's even the points now. You can't do without the three. You can't do without pecan. If you're going for pecan, you must be aircon. If you're going for aircon, you must be pecan. You must be LACEPA, which is actually a very good one. So what are the requirements? Now you're back every pest control operator. It's I think it's a very good strategy because you've tied up all the pest control operators into like a bond. It's like, guy, you can't do this thing. So you can't do this one. You have to do all of them together. So what are the requirements for every starter as a newbie in the business, or even as people like who like in the business that spend like 3 years, 4 years, and they don't have all these licenses, but they want to get it. Probably just that they don't have the information, because information is key. And part of what we do here is to create the awareness, put information out there. In fact, this thing might actually be very, very. You might think it's not important. People they should know it. They should know it, but it might just be at the shell of I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to talk to. So this is an opportunity for people to be able to look out and learn and say, okay, these are the requirements. Let me start preparing to get them. So what are the requirements to get the licenses, sir?
Thank you very much. I want to bring to the notice of the public that
Yes, sir.
part of what those who join the PECAN enjoy is that as a PECAN member, when you join PECAN, the association, through the effort of a collaborative effort of my president, PCO Olakunle Williams, he had to
Fantastic.
agree with the council that whoever want to pass through the council, we can just bring them together. We can get a bucket form for them, whereby instead for them to just go individually, which is not allowed now, as a member who has joined the PECAN, well, you can just bring your case before the council. Then we get a consultant for you. You make payment to them. Then we can just bring your form directly to Abuja, and everything is settled. So
Wow.
things have been easy,
Uh-uh.
and not you can see that. So people don't know
Wow.
about this. This they thought that joining PECAN is just for joining sake. No, there are so many benefits that you are going to derive
Wow.
by joining
Benefits of
PECAN.
journey.
You can see. So with that,
Wow.
instead for you to be
Wow.
making effort to travel to Abuja, no, the association will just do that for you. We take your form to Abuja, and they treat your
Wow.
case, and everything is settled. You can see that. So easy. So, and also before you can
Wow. I think
be
that's
permitted,
very, very that's a very good one.
that's it. That's it.
That's a very, very
That's
good
it.
one. That's a very good one. Because the
That's
last
it.
time I did some search about these things is that I got to know that you have to get a consultant. And your consultant can charge you maybe like 1 million, can charge you
You
five
can see
hundred
that.
thousand naira. So
Aha, aha,
all these things kind of like pull people back. You pull people back because
aha.
you start thinking, how much am I making from a room and parlor, two bedroom, two bedroom? I
Can
want to
you
pay 500,000
imagine?
for consultants to get aircon. These things, I think these are the major problem, challenges of pest control operators. And I'm really glad. Like, this thing they say, Yoruba will say, Toma Geshuno me. Pardon me if you're not a Yoruba person. Like, I'm so excited listening to this. Like, I think the major problem now is that people don't get this information. And if you are listening to this show, I think this is a beautiful and amazing opportunity for every pest control operators. They can tap into it. So now, if I'm going to get Peccan, I think the major points now is get Peccan. Get Peccan first. When you get Peccan, other ways will open. If I'm correct.
Exactly,
I
exactly,
think that's
exactly,
like the summary
exactly,
of everything.
exactly.
Fantastic. So if I'm
Hmm.
going to get Peccan, so now it's now a case of a starter. Now I'm putting this like a practical example. A
Okay.
starter that doesn't know anything. Now he has gotten information of okay, join Peccan, you would automatically get access to the SEPA in an easy format, in an easy
Hmm.
way. You can get
Hmm.
access to Aircon in an easy
Hmm.
way.
Hmm.
So how do I now join Peccan?
Okay, good. First and foremost, you need to get a form. You get a form of 10,000 naira. After getting the
Okay.
form, then
Okay.
you fill the form and you return it back to the secretariat. After returning it, there's a committee assigned
That's
for inspection and registration of members. They come to your offices and they check all what you fill in your documents. Are they really correct? The office that you put there, do you have that office there? Some people
okay.
they can fake things. Some people don't even have any equipment at all,
Oh
and they put
yes.
it there. We can just pay
Sure.
a surprise visit to you, the committee. They check you there. They check all what you said
Okay.
you have. Haven't check all these things. They bring they review all the documents, check through it. Then they bring it before the ESCO. The ESCO choose look through all this as something. They bring their recommendation. If they recommend that the person or the organization should be registered. If so far
Yes.
you've passed the screening, you are good to go. But if as an individual you don't pass the screening, maybe you need a
That's good.
certain training, then they can recommend you for training and you pay for the training. So
Yes.
as easy as that.
Wow.
So the door of a PECA is open to all. We want more members. We don't want a quackery in our nation again. The life of our members or the member of the public are very essential to us. We don't want anybody to die just like that. It's just sudden death. Why sudden death? Because of inhaling chemicals, because of somebody coming to an apartment and just pump a chemical there and that person die. We don't want that. That is why we've been campaigning against quackery in the country. PECA has been shouting almost every year. We continue spending our resources, both individual and as a body, to erase quackery in our nation. And I can assure you, through the collaborative efforts of people like you, I know that quackery will be a thing of the past in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. And I really, really hope, and I'm really, really, that's one major focus of every pest control operators. I mean, every
Mm,
professional pest control operator, that we try as much as
mm,
possible to erase quackery. And when we try to erase quackery, we try also to educate our clients, which is like the major aspect.
exactly.
So as a pest control operator, one thing I would say, because I am also a pest control operator, one thing I would say is try as much as possible to educate your clients because they sometimes actually make the cases worse in terms of how they pass the information, in terms of how they communicate with you. So, but every pest control operator needs to understand trainings because state trainings would really take you further than any other thing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. I mean, it's been a wonderful and enlightening session. That's the word I can use. So I really appreciate this, sir. Thank you very much. So, another thing
Thank
is
you.
the safety guidelines for every pest control operators. What are the things that they need to take care of? When they are going for sites,
Mm.
when they are doing. How do you know a professional pest control operator? How do you know? Is it based on the equipment? And it's like you said, you mentioned of the points that the escorts would be coming secretly, which is actually like a very fantastic one because Nigerians, oh God, it's only God, it's only God. Nigerians, well, we bless God, we're moving forward, we're moving forward. So how do you determine, because I think that's part of the requirement. So how do you determine a professional pest control operator? Is it based on the equipment? Is it based on the PPEs? How do you do that, sir?
I think I want to correct one area. Is that ESCO
Yes,
visiting
sir.
of no, not ESCO, the committee in charge,
Okay, the
not
committee.
ESCO,
Okay, okay,
the
okay. Yes, yeah.
committee.
Okay.
But exactly, the
Fantastic. Thank you
committee.
very much for that, sir.
Yes. Mm, mm.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir. So
Knowing a
I
pest
was actually a question
controller,
like, yes. Yeah, you can go ahead,
okay,
sir.
knowing a pest control, okay, uh, determination of a pest controller may not even be
Yes.
uh, through the dressing. No, anybody, a mechanic can dress,
Mm,
can put on a PPE. That's it. A carpenter can put on a PPE.
mm.
It is not only in dressing. It is has to do with certification, knowledge,
It
your
has
knowledge
to.
on the job. That's it. Dressing may not
Certification.
even be.
Good.
No, 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 no. Yeah, exactly. Are you certified?
Fantastic.
Have you undergone training on the job? What are your experiences?
Number
These
one
are part of
requirement,
what we should think.
certification.
Exactly,
Good.
exactly. Not even in dressing.
Good.
No, 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 no. A carpenter can have a PPE on. A mechanic can have a PPE on. So let's just say no. Know what we are doing. The job is not for just
Hmm.
anyhow people. No, 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 no. You must be licensed. You must be trained. I've seen people die on the job. I've seen that. Mishandling of equipment can make you to even know find yourself dead or be arrested.
Fantastic.
So
Fantastic.
that's it. It's not a job for any other people. Some people just come into the industry, they think that it's not to just to mix chemical. No, there's requirement for everything. Do you know how to
Hmm.
check your MSDS? Do you know how to measure a chemical? Do you know how to carry your equipment? So all these
Hmm.
things matters a lot. So that's it.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Hmm.
Thank you very much, sir. I mean, it's been a wonderful session. If you're just joining the
Hmm.
show,
Thank
you've
you.
missed a lot, though. You've missed a lot because I
Hmm.
think this
Hmm.
this show is one of the most enlightening, perfect, and amazing shows so far. When you were answering the question, thank you very much for that, sir. We got a comment
Hmm.
from the YouTube live, and it says, "What's the total cost of getting per can?" What's the total cost? That's extreme glaze screening services. So what's the total cost of getting the can? I mean, the whole sum up of the whole lump sum of the amount. How much is it, sir?
Of getting what?
Or are there like grades to joining membership of the can?
Okay, okay. You are talking of fees for joining per account. Okay, okay, okay. Well, it's
Yes,
not that.
yes, sir.
I think people should not be scared with
Yes, sir.
financial aspect of it. What matter most is the will. The will. Do you have the will to join? When you are thinking of of financial aspect of it, then you just remain like that
Hmm.
forever. You don't think about financial aspect of it.
Hmm.
For example, when you want to
Hmm.
go to university, you don't think about the financial aspect of it. First and foremost, get the form. It's 10,000 naira. I believe that
Hmm.
others will follow. That's it. With just a
Hmm.
minimum of with 120,000 naira, you can be a member. But we are not at Peckham, we are not after the financial aspect of it. No, it's not the monetary aspect of it. We are about you being on the be grounded on the job. Know the nitty-gritty of the job, know the chemistry of the job, know the technical know-how that has to do with the job. Not that you just find yourself coming into this industry. Is it because of money? No, if you are after the money, I think you are not ready. But service, are you ready to serve people? Are you ready
Sure.
to come the industry of quackery? So if you are
Hmm.
ready to impart knowledge, we have so many people. When they came there, they are not. It wasn't about the money. No, no, but they want to serve. They want to serve the society. Our job is service to humanity. It's service. People are dying daily of a quackery.
Sure.
By you coming into the industry, you are erasing quackery. By you joining, by going for trading,
Sure.
is minus one of those people who are killing our people.
That's true. That's
So
true.
that's why I think the issue of
That's true.
money or the no, just put aside. Are you ready to go out to serve?
Hmm.
It's service to humanity. As a pest controller, you are serving the
Sure.
nation, you are serving the people, and you will go. In fact, the job has become a kind of a part of me. It has become a kind of a hobby. So that's it. When we started, we were not
Okay.
after money, and later money came. So that's it.
Money came.
Thank you very much.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I think that deals. Thank you very much. I think that deals with passion and meeting your own vision. But
that's
I think I kind of
that's it.
like understand the question because I know people like the aspect of budgeting before they can start. But what he's trying to say is
Well,
this: have the
well,
mindset first. If you
well.
have the mindset, if they have the mindset first that this thing I want to achieve it, this thing I want to do it, please just pay that 10,000 naira first. First, take the first step to pay the 10,000 naira. Get your phone. Nothing
Well,
can be done later.
Babalola,
Yes, sir.
Babalola, I think
Yes,
I
sir.
think with 120 you can join.
Okay. With 120,
With
fantastic,
120,000
fantastic,
you can still join.
fantastic,
That's it.
fantastic,
Mm.
fantastic. Which is very, very good. I really appreciate that because people will want to have a budget and say, okay, let me just manage my funds and let me do this and I can just sort that out. Which is actually very good. With
Exactly.
120K, you can be a member
Mm.
of Pest. We are Nigerians now, so we have to calculate Ijebu rates. So we have to calculate Ijebu rates. I have to put
Mm.
that mentality of Ijebu in our heads. Thank you
No
very much. Thank you very
problem.
much, sir. I think it's
Mm.
it's a beautiful one.
Mm.
Thank you. So
Mm.
every person's here. I really, really would hope to see you be a member of the clan. And it's just so wash hands. Okay, I'm gonna okay. So if you're listening to us right now on YouTube or on insightradioltd, just drop in your comments or your suggestions or your questions or anything you want to ask. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, and I'm so much so okay. We have a comment. It said thank you. Thank you so much. That's Extreme Grace Cleaning Services. I'm so much encouraged now. You see, like even me personally, I'm extremely encouraged. I'm really super excited about this. It's been a wonderful session and an enlightening one. That's the word I'm going to use throughout today.
Mm.
Enlightening one. So it's really, really good. Um, Thank you very much, sir. Another thing is the quality control, and testing standards. I think this has to do with continuous trainings. Like you said, I
Exactly.
think you've actually answered the question of continuous training, and I really appreciate the
Mm.
plan is coming towards picking up consistent trainings. So, how consistent
Mm.
will the training become? We Nigerians, we can start, but we cannot, it's really hard to sustain. Sustainability is always like the problem, but I'm not saying that it's going to be the problem. It's just like the normal route. But I'm very sure with the help of Mr. Kule Williams, and I think he's actually doing a lot of work, to be honest. He's doing a lot of work because I
Exactly.
personally interned with
Exactly.
him. I did a training under him for like
That's great.
1 month and two. I went to
Mm.
meet him, sir. I want
Mm.
to come and learn under you,
Mm.
and which he accepted, and I really appreciate that today because I've been able
Thank
to
you.
learn. In fact, it was even through him. Let me start confessing now. It was through him I learned how to use equipment like thermal fogger, the ULV
Can you imagine?
compressor sprayer.
Can
And
you
I mean, I'm
imagine?
keen at learning. I'm very, very much interested in learning to the point that my certification trainings, I got it from the Pest Academy, California. They
Oh,
had to give me some training.
ah,
I reached out to them. I told them, come, I want to learn this pest control. What can you offer me? And they gave me a scholarship. That was my last
mm,
guest. If you take the YouTube channel, it was my last guest on the show. That was in 2017. We had a
okay.
meeting, we had a conversation. I was
Mm,
like, what, Shufu, I love your passion, I love your vision in this stuff. And I'm going to give you a scholarship in our academy, which was a really big one for
mm,
me. And
mm,
it's been a fantastic journey so far
mm,
with in the pest control business. And also, Mr. Kule Williams has been a blessing to me personally in the pest control business,
sorry.
pest control industry. He trained me,
Mm,
he built me part of my stepping stone in the business today.
mm,
Lastly, so the last question I would want us to analyze is quality control and ensuring sustainability. Like I said, I talked about my own story and my own intentionality in keeping and staying in this business. And for me to stay in this business, I keep on learning every single day. So now, in terms of the regulations, the regulatory, the agencies, how can they lay emphasis? How can they keep up with trainings? How can they? Is it going to be like a maybe end of the month, every Saturday, every last Saturday of the end of the month? There is always a pecan training, maybe webinar, online classes, and all those kind of things. Is that going to be possible? Are we looking forward to that?
well, thank you for that beautiful question. What I know is that the largest room in the world
Thank you,
is
sir.
the room for improvement. You continue learning every day. We continue
Great,
improving on ourselves. I think as
great,
individual, you
great,
should not even wait for training from anybody. Continue reading. There are so many books on pest
great,
control. Reading is very essential. When you read,
great.
your memory, your horizon will be widening. and you be a master of the job. But I learned one thing that in Africa, that if you want to keep a secret, just put in a book.
Put
You
in a book,
know,
they don't go read out.
they won't read it, yo. So please
They don't
don't
go read
let us behave
out.
like So we should not behave in that way.
Exactly. True.
Let us continue
True.
reading and reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. On the
Mm.
area of a training, I can tell you that, for example, there is one of us that is organizing training for this week that we are in. That's Rosimas. So a member of
Fantastic.
Beckham.
Fantastic.
Also, we have others
Fantastic.
like that. We have Baba Shomoye, we have Defortune,
Fantastic.
even for Fumigaclean too, and there are
Wow.
so many others like that. So they organize training for members.
Fantastic.
And Peckham, on quarterly basis, we carry out a training from Peckham, and our members to do the same thing.
Fantastic.
So when these training are out,
Fantastic.
then you just check online and through the platforms, and you find yourself being
Fantastic.
enlightened, educated on the job. That's it. Even all this, LASEPA do organize training, the council do organize training.
Great.
So key into
Great.
them. Peckham training, key
Great.
into all this, and you are good to go. So that's it. So you continue
Mm.
learning every day. Don't just say no because there's no training. Continue reading, and you'll be a master of the
Mm.
job. So that's the way I look at it.
Fantastic, fantastic,
Hmm.
fantastic. I really can't just keep saying fantastic. In my head, fantastic is
Hmm.
just the thing that just coming out of my head. Because it's really a wonderful one. I mean, comments are coming in already, and someone is saying,
Hmm.
good. Thank you very much for the encouragement. It's
Okay.
really, really encouraging. I mean, I think people will be proud to be a member of PECA, and they will be proud to be a pest control operator with this.
Hmm.
And like he said,
Hmm.
consistent training. Training never ends. Even though Pet
Hmm.
can train you, LASEPA trains you, Helcom train you, you still need to personally
Hmm.
study, have the habit of
Exactly.
studying. So
Exactly.
every pest control operators
Exactly.
that are listening right now, and even homeowners, I mean, they are going to the stage whereby homeowners, facility managers themselves understand this test
Hmm.
because everything is now online.
Hmm.
You can go to Google and search. I'm seeing something that is biting me. What color is this? Okay, is
Hmm.
it bed bug? Is this flies? Is this mosquito?
Hmm.
They can define it. You can define it
That's
already. So
it.
as a pest control operator, you
That's it.
can be at the top of your game based on trainings. I mean, I think this
Hmm.
regulation, pest control industry is laying emphasis on trainings,
Exactly.
get to
Exactly.
get
Exactly.
trainings. And he made mention of a point
Hmm.
now, which is actually like a free advert, but I don't mind. It's a mentor to me also. Is a mentor to me also. So I really can go any length for every single person that I know that if I those who that I don't even know. Based on the opportunities that I have for them in making things work out. And you made mention of Mr. Rotimax Training Academy. And I think that's part of the training that you really want to go and attend, go and pay for it. I think it's about 30,000 or so, which is even very, very
Hmm.
simple. And you get certifications, the certifications can actually be used. So please, if you're a pest control operator and you're wondering where do you want to get trainings from, I think, sir, you made mention that your organization actually come up with training, sir. So is there anyone coming
Oh,
up soon? Do you do in-house trainings for pest control operators? Can you just tell us about that, sir?
yes, yes. By next quarter, we are going to that. And also, let me tell you that mentorship is also essential. Members of a PECAM, the mentor, whoever
Fantastic.
feel like they have to be mentored.
Mentors, oh.
So that's it. The era that we are in
Yes.
now, you don't just say no, lock yourself somewhere. There are so many people that the members mentor for them to be good on the job. So don't just hide yourself somewhere.
Hmm.
Come out, join us, and let's reason together. Let's move
True.
together, and the better we are when we join together.
True.
Mm.
True. I really don't joke with mentors. Personally, oh, I don't know about any other person. Oh. Mentorship is like my key because
Mm.
I've learned so much from. I used to say something that if I'm seeing further, it's because of the giants that I'm standing on their shoulders. That's what is
Mm.
keeping. So mentors is really, really important. Try as much as possible to be extremely humble If it's going to take you to bend because you can only stand if you only
Mm.
bend. So you have to bend down, bend
Exactly.
down. It's a
Mm.
privilege to have Mr. Dennis on the show with 32 years experience. Who am I? So it's a great privilege, sir. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. And I mean, this show in particular would help a lot of pest control operators to build confidence in starting, scaling, and developing what they do and how they do it.
Mm.
And I think it's a fantastic one. Like you said, training. It can never be overemphasized. So please try as much as possible to
Mm.
attend trainings, upcomings, incoming. Another advantage that we pull out in the Insight Radio is that we pull out trainings from organizations, maybe like the BCPA, NPMA, and there are other facilities or private trainings that are being organized by companies, manufacturers, products,
Mm.
distributors, because they want to sell. So they want to keep out trainings like that. We pull out webinars on our website. So you would want to be checking insideradio.net every single now and then. Be checking it because we upload it every Tuesday. Any upcoming trainings, we put it up every Tuesday. Or you can sign up to our newsletters so you would get it. So I'll be attaching our newsletter link on the comments, on the captions, on the YouTube section. So you can also sign up to our newsletters and
Mm.
get all these trainings. We pull out all these trainings for free for people to attend for free, no dime, no payments. So it's an opportunity for you, and we are keen. One thing that we believe is that if every person operator is educated and you understand what they are doing, it makes the industry grow. Not my personal money, it makes the industry grow, and it's a win-win for the organization. It's a win-win for
Mm.
you, the person operator. It's a win-win for the industry on its own because it makes the industry sustainable for us. It made it just sustainable for every single person. So please try as much as possible to attend trainings, any free trainings, any webinars. You can also stay connected to the program. This program is every Sunday, 7 to 8 p.m. You don't want to know what's going to cost us to keep up this program every Sunday. So please, you can only just support us by coming here. We bring in experts from different states, from different country, from different places to talk about all this, anything that has to do with pest. So you can also check up some of our videos from our YouTube channel. You can check out some of our videos. Like I talked about Mr. Corey Christian. He's my mentor. I told him after the show, I had a meeting with him. I told him, sir,
Mm.
you gave me an opportunity to train from you 4 years
Mm.
ago. That was 2017, which I really
Mm.
appreciate.
That's
And
it.
this thing has really helped me. It has really helped me a lot, a lot. It opened my eyes to a lot
Mm.
of things that are really important in the pest control. Then
That's it.
also, I had to contact him and tell him, come and be my mentor. Come and be my mentor. He's training me, is teaching me every single time. So you can look up to any pest control operator. Any pest control operator that you see that, oh, they are doing very well. Look up to them, talk to them. It's a free world. It's a yes or no answer. I remember when I told Mr.
Yes.
DeFortune that I want him to be my mentor. He said, talk to anybody, ask them questions, make inquiries. It's a yes or no something. It's either they tell
Mm.
you they are doing or they tell you they are not, or they are interested or not. So every pest control operator, this is an opportunity that you should seize. I'm giving you a free ticket, ticket. So if you need Mr. Fumigaclean, Mr. Dennis number, I don't know, maybe he wants to share his number with us tonight. So I don't know if you're willing, sir. I think it's going to be a very good
No
one if
problem.
you can share your number or probably how people can reach you. So that's
You
probably they
can
want to
share
have
it.
personal sections with you. Okay, good, sir. Okay, do you want to
You can
call it
share
out
it.
or I call it out for my end, sir?
You can call it. You
Okay,
can call
okay,
it.
good. Um, okay, so his phone line to call him is 08051102495. He's the national PRO, so there's no information that you need in the Pest Control Association of Nigeria that you cannot get. So I call it again 08051102495. 08051102495. So this is an opportunity for you to get in touch with an expert. You have any problem, you have any challenges, not problem per se, but you have any challenges, in pest control industry, please reach out to him. He would mentor you personally, talk to you personally, and give you training opportunities that would be beneficial to your own business. Thank you very much, everybody that joined in. I don't know if you have any comments or any suggestions, and for our listeners, if you have any questions, this is an opportunity for you to ask your questions. All right. So if there's any comments or anything, sir, before we round up the session, sir. Do you have any comments, sir?
Okay. Well, my comment is that for the industry to go, we have to come together and move it. Yorùbá will say
Fantastic.
àjèjì ọwọ́ kan kò gbẹ́rù dórí. It's when we join hands together that the industry can move forward. We want you
True.
to join the body of a PECAM so as our nation can be better for it. So let's see you.
True.
Let's see you joining the association, and I know that by joining, there are a lot of things for you to enjoy as individual and also as a corporate body. So we are expecting your call. We are expecting you to just call us. And I want to use this opportunity to just chip in this to also bring the phone number of the national secretaries in case you want to call him also, and also that of my president. For the national president, 08072 999 449. Again, 08072 999 449. And that of the national secretary. Yes.
Sorry, please, can you take
999
08072
999. That's 999. Okay. 449.
Yes, sir.
9. So
that's it. Mr. Who? What's that?
Mr. Kunle William, the national president of PECAM.
Okay, that's the president. Oh, fantastic.
Exactly. And that of the secretary, the national secretary of PECAM, that's Mr. Defortune. That's 070 32 3289 6271.
71. Okay, great. I think it's a great privilege for every person that is listening to the show right now to reach out to this particular set of authorities to be able to get the requirements of further information in getting started in the pest control business. So, like I said, this is an amazing session and a blessing for us, every pest control operator, to have an amazing routes. Make it simple for yourself, make it easy. I think with the help of the Pest Control Association of Nigeria, you'll have a smooth ride in this journey, and it's gonna be a wonderful session. All right. It's going to be a wonderful session on the show tonight. So, yeah. So, without further ado, let's just have. Okay, so we have comments from people asking if you can type his whose name again. Okay, we have okay, that was Mr. OLABISI Dennis. OLABISI Dennis. So the phone lines, I've dropped in the phone lines. If you can just go back to the show, just listen again, check out again, so we could get more information from there. So without further ado, thank you very much for joining the show tonight. This is Inside Radio. If you have advert placements, we have slot for advert placements, sections for you to make inquiries or connect with us directly on insightradio.net. So if you have any queries, questions, or inquiries, please call 090-178-27767. 090-178-27767. That's the phone lines to call in. If you have any questions, queries, suggestions, or anything that you need in the pest control or anything you need in terms of building up the Inside Radio generally, this is the Pest Experience Show. If you are looking forward to bringing up you want to be a guest, you have an amazing story to share with us, you're going to be a guest, please don't hesitate to call us 090-178-27767. That's the phone line to call. Or you can send us an email, info@insightradio.net. Info@insightradio.net. That's the how you can reach us. Or you go to Insight Radio, www.insightradio.net. Please, we would be expecting your queries, questions, suggestions, or how we can develop personally. Thank you very much for this amazing section. It's really been a wonderful session all rounder. Thank you very much, Mr. Labisi Dennis, the CEO, Managing Director of the Fumigaclean. It's been an amazing sections, and thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for everybody that joined us to the show tonight. It's been an amazing, wonderful one. So you have a wonderful night rest. To see you.